Richard. Okay, guys, we'll get around as many as we can. Not sure who wants to lead off. Does anyone to kick us off? Chris Bascom. Sorry.
You have to speak louder. Sorry. Why don't we have mics, by the way? For
substitutions made a massive difference. Yeah, we'll be okay. Yeah. We can speak louder.
When sometimes I watch press conference on YouTube, then I can understand the questions better than when I sit in the room and try. Okay, again, the substitution made a difference. Yes, that is what substitutions should do, and we are really happy with the impact this season. To be honest, when the boys come on, and that is all about the right mindset, being ready. All three subs, Hendo came on late, but how he showed up was absolutely exceptional, and obviously Lewis and Divock were involved in the goals, and that helps most, obviously, in a football game, especially when you play against such a low block, and we were not really good in the first half. I can admit that easily, because it was obvious, and we do these kind of things in public, so probably everybody saw it. But that is not good and good in the same moment, because then if you have half time, it's you have a good chance to improve with simple messages, and that's what we did. And so in the end we won, and all good. He's a legend on and off the pitch, I have to say. That's how it is. He is a fantastic footballer for me. I don't know, that sounds ridiculous because I don't line him up often. He's a world-class striker, so he's our best finisher, definitely. He always was, and everybody would say the same. In when you see him doing these kind of things in training, and then he's not a squad because of the quality of the other players. So that's it's really hard. I can imagine today again, other players weren't in the squad. They're in a really good shape. It's really hard decisions to make, because the boys all want to contribute and all are responsible for the situation we are in. Yeah, but I'm Div. Everybody loves Div, and rightly so. And it was again very decisive, and I'm very, very happy for him.
Andy Hunter.
What were the simple messages that you relayed to your team?
So there's one area where we score the goals is behind the last line. I don't think we showed up there at all in the first half, to be honest. We played around the formation. It's really difficult. We have 87% possession, so I'm not sure if that's a new record, but second was. But do you know the other game?
Man City against
Not for us. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's really difficult, especially with the counter-attacking threat they have, because if they have one thing, then it's real speed up front, and Anthony Gordon obviously is a real talent, and was really quick, and we had our problems there. So we showed actually one situation and stopped it 8 times and showed what we could have done differently in the specific moment. So accelerations, playing the half spaces, getting behind the line, even chipping balls behind the line. Because what we did, we played around, and then we played in the center. And in the center, they had more legs than us, because it's not such a cool thing, but it's normal as well. Can happen that you have against a deep formation, you have too many players behind the ball, obviously. So you have a lot of passers, but not a lot of receivers. The receivers receivers only really move when they see that they will get the ball. So you need these movements without getting the ball to distract the formation a little bit, and we didn't do that often enough, obviously, in the first half. So the football is always an explanation for the things you don't do well. That's a good thing about it, and so we've improved, and then we thought with the changes we made, now we can give them another task to deal with. Just having a second striker in the center, didn't need another build-up player really. In these moments, we had enough players with the ball in possession. But if Div and Mo don't see the situation, pass the ball, follow the situation, chip it to the second post, and Robbo, probably first time in the game, showed up at the second post, scores from there. Then we still sit here and talk about a 0-0 maybe. So you need these moments, and that's up to the boys, and credit to them that they found a way. And so, how's that? All good.
Any more? Yes, Dave, just to finish that.
You obviously were quite brave as well tactically, because you brought on the extra attack, but you changed the system a little too. I'm just wondering whether, I mean, was that in the circumstance? Did you feel like that was what you had to do? Just be brave.
Yeah, to win the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean with circumstances, a situation at the table, or what do you mean?
I mean, it was quite an early.
Didn't think about the situation. So look, the situation in the table is clear for us. Yeah. So no news. No, but to win the game, you have to change things. Yeah, that's true. And it was brave, and we tried to adapt as well in the protection, because obviously Anthony was on his bike a couple of times. And we cannot leave then Joel constantly there alone. Makes no sense. And we told Trent to play it from a little bit deeper, and we wanted Fab on that side as well. So we knew where the threat is coming from. Still could not always defend it in the first place. That's how it is. But you have in football, if you don't take risk, you cannot win a football game. So that's how it is. And our side, it was obviously easy to improve today from the first half, and we did, and that's why it's all good.
Thank you, everyone. Everyone happy? Much appreciated. See you.
Thank you very much. See you.
Go that way, I am.
Thank you so much for checking the video out. If you want more from us, then do consider joining Redmen Plus, which funds everything we do here for free on YouTube. But not just that, we're going to give you a whole bunch of incredible Liverpool content in podcast and in video form, extra Redmen TV shows and documentaries, features and interviews with Liverpool legends past and present. Get closer to the city, to the football club that we all love on redmenplus.com. Click the button, head over there now.